What's cracklin', everybody? Welcome back once again to the definitive cereal tier list. For each episode, take a cereal, put on the tier list so you know how good it is. I'm your host Tucker, and this episode we're returning to Special K with banana flavor. Did you guess correctly? Did you guess that Special K was what we were going to be doing next? I hope so. As I'm sure you're all well aware at this point, we've done many Special Ks, the highest of which was Special K Chocolate and Almond, which was a C. The rest of them were all Ds, and as you can see, I had to just turn them into initials because there's so many. It's getting difficult to fit. But, maybe banana, that's not a common flavor. I think the main banana thing we've done was banana cream frosted flakes, and maybe like vanilla wafers, sort of, but that's like more vanilla. That's sort of that similar idea sometimes. So, good chance this is going to be that CD range, which is where most things seem to end up. But, maybe you'll be unique enough to shoot up the list. But let's just open this up. Back to boxes, so that's nice. I've not lost my touch. Okay. Not as banana-y as I would have expected. Big old banana piece. Like most Special K, it looks like it's dried pieces of the fruit in there, so we know I have some issues with that sometimes. But I feel like dried bananas are usually pretty alright. Like those like banana chips you get. I feel like of the dried fruits, that's like pretty high-tiered one. But yeah. It's just like pieces of banana. Not all that big, obviously, but kind of what you're working with. Okay. Get that little banana piece. This piece is okay. Alright. It's more what I expect from banana taste than I thought I would get, judging by just the scent. But, yeah, it's not bad. Obviously, because of the pieces themselves and the banana aspect, reminds me of the best way to eat cornflakes with just sliced bananas in there. So it's getting points for that for sure. Special K, as we've learned, does not retain its crunch very long, so I really appreciate the fact that these banana pieces are actually doing a decent job helping with that. I think a little more than a lot of the other dried fruit just because of the way it's sliced. So that's another positive this is doing. Overall, taste-wise, the pieces aren't really changed at all. It's just the added banana in there, so not a ton different from the original, which I was actually kind of a fan of, but yeah, the banana slice is the only change in here, but it's a good change so far. Now let's see if the banana slices managed to impart any flavor into the milk. A tiny bit. Yeah, not super noticeable. You can almost sort of tell it was there, but not doing a ton to change the milk. So, no, I would have liked that a bit. I think banana milk I was very into back in the day, so that would have been cool. But can't really complain too much about not much taste. I guess it's better than a bad taste. So I've reached the end of the bowl, and this is the bowl that has the cornflakes rooster, whatever, on it, and he's kind of staring at me, and I think he's trying to make sure that I don't put this higher than cornflakes, but I gotta say, pretty comparable to cornflakes with banana, which is pretty good, so watch out, cornflakes. That final drink that I just did there, I actually got more of a banana flavor than when I was specifically trying to try the milk. So that was good. Hopefully that means I just didn't have very banana-y sips of milk that first time, and it actually is a bit more there. So I think that's might be worth pointing out because that was noticeably different. This is an interesting one to rank because, like I said, it is pretty comparable to adding slices of banana into cornflakes, which is a pretty big improvement on cornflakes, which is a D right now. And that's where a lot of the other Special Ks are, like, you know, I reminded us at the beginning. So it's kind of weird of, is it enough of a boost to get into that C with the chocolate and almond Special K, or is it just solid improvement, sort of making it a D plus on the border sort of deal? It's kind of where I'm weighing right now. Okay, so this is pretty much exactly on the line, like more so than we've had in a little while. But what I'm gonna do is give Special K Banana a C. I'm just gonna barely move it up there because I think I like that base Special K piece. Like it's a pretty solid piece, and I'd say that it by itself better than cornflakes by themselves. And then cornflakes with banana goes up. This with banana goes up. And like I mentioned, dried banana pieces, so far the best dried fruit piece we've had, and it doesn't really lose anything. So it's that increase that they both get is going to be kind of similar. And I think it's enough to just barely get it over that line. I'd be more confident in the C if there had been a bit more banana, or maybe thrown in some nut combo with it. Like I don't know what that would be, but that could be, you know, kind of cool twist on it. But I think by itself it is just barely into that C category. So that makes it one of the highest Special Ks we've done so far. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and in the comments below, post your general thoughts. Let me know if you've tried Special K Banana. It's a little new, so might not have. I think it's definitely worth checking out, especially if you're into that cornflakes and banana sort of deal. I think this is a little better than that, just because the Special K piece a little better, again, than the cornflakes piece. So for sure worth checking out. And I mean, if you're gonna do all the Special K, you got to do the new ones too. So if you've been keeping up, then definitely, yeah, I expect you to try this one too. But if you think this is blasphemous and I should have kept it in the D category with like cinnamon pecan, fruit and yogurt, and the vanilla almond, like those ones, let me know. I think those ones, you know, had sort of weird stuff with them. Too strong fruit and yogurt thing was like, oh, okay, sure, okay. Vanilla one, not into vanilla. But I think this, because it kept it a little basic, they could kind of get the dried fruit right. It helped it. But you know, if you have a different sort of internal ranking of the Special K, obviously we can discuss that too. But until next time, stay delicious.